Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your girl, Tiffany S. Carter, and I am here live on this November 2nd, 2020. And I am so happy to be with you today. And my lighting looks so off. Okay, like my ring light is not here. Anyways, can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? So you know why I came today. It's Monday motivation. Always be happy for Monday motivation because it is definitely we could use some motivation. And I just wanted to say first and foremost, we are in November, which is a new month, new beginnings, a new day, a new week. And I am so grateful. You know, this is the month that I say of gratefulness. You know, it's November, right? But what I say is, you know, you know, you got to be grateful every single day. That's how you're going to get to where you need to go. And you're going to begin to live on purpose is when you have a heart of what? Gratefulness. Absolutely. So, and let me see right here because I want to see you guys comments and stuff. Hi, come on, bring them in. This is something that you want to share. And I want you to go, when you share this, I want you to hashtag Tiffany Talks, where real conversations go down at Tiffany Talks each and every day. This is where you're going to get the real. We're transparent here. We're truthful here. And this is a platform where I want the real stories. We don't want the ones with the mask. Halloween is over. Throw the mask away. Tell them to throw it away. Throw the mask away, honey. We want it all to be real and we want it to be truth. But not only on the field, but we want to say we want to be truthful out the field. That's what I say. But today, y'all, I'm so excited. It's like November. This has been a year. You know, I've been, and this is, if anybody knows Titus Bemery, please tell him to watch this because he's been asking me these questions. And I said I was going to dedicate this to him. And last week we had storm, so the connections wasn't coming together for me. And I didn't want you guys to miss it because I don't want you to miss it. So, let's see. Say, hey, November. Who about to do something new in November? Who grateful for November? Say, hey, November. Like you say, hey, Miss Carter. Yeah, hey, Miss Carter. So, yeah, I'm happy for November. November is the month to remind us to be thankful for the many things happening in our life. We got to be grateful before we get to the next level. And that's what we're going to start at, being grateful. It said, how do I identify my purpose? See, what I realized is everybody don't know their purpose. They really don't. Everybody do not know their purpose. Why? Because most of the world isn't happy. When you find your purpose, it becomes your passion. You no longer have to tell people, I found my purpose. They'll see it in your face. They'll see it by the things you do and by the things you touch and by the projects you create or the business. This person loves what they do. And I just wanted to tell you because that's one of the steps in life that I think people don't understand. Purpose is what wakes me up in the morning. This is what gives me passion to produce what I'm producing. Because when you live on purpose, you no longer have to wait for the applause. You no longer do it for the likes. You no longer, it could be a whole room of people and nobody shows up to the meetings or nobody shows up to the event, but it is your purpose to do that thing. See, and I can't see you guys' names, but I'm glad that, you know, I am doing well through this mental storm because guess what? I wake up every morning on purpose. So it's a different type of situation. Like one of my friends, a couple of my friends have been reaching out to me and they said, Tiff, how have you been doing? You know, your family's been getting hit. I said, you know what? It's been a time. It's been a lot of storms in my family. But what I tell people is this. I don't grieve the same way. You know why I don't grieve the same way? Because I live on purpose. I know that everything is for a greater good. Even if it hurts, even if it makes you sad, I know at the end of the day, there were days that I couldn't see tomorrow. But now I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Only thing I have to do is keep showing up and keep getting up. Even if that purpose is just sharing some type of motivation with you, that means I'm living on what I'm doing, what I love to do, what I've been taught to do. You understand? Like I didn't understand my parents putting these gems in me was developing me to be this person I am today. But I'm very, 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 very grateful. And I shared with you guys on Facebook that today would have been my parents' 45th anniversary. So like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I was crying the first part of the morning. I was like, oh my God. But you know, the moment I wasn't crying no more because I was sad. Sometimes I cry because I'm happy and I'm so grateful that I had an opportunity to have parents, you know, parents that cared enough about me more than they did about themselves, parents that put good things in me, you know, not things that hate each other or anything. So my parents were a part of my purpose. And today I'm going to help you to identify your purpose. So how do I identify my purpose? First, I want everybody to ask yourself, honestly, have you asked God what your purpose is? When I was like going on the road of just finding myself, finding out this is what I want to do in life, you know, not by what nobody said, not by what I see out here on social media, because this can all be smoke and mirrors. I what did I want to do? So what I wanted to do is I said, God, what is my purpose? You know, what should I do? And how, you know, how do I get started? Well, God said, first you have to ask, ask the person who gave you the purpose. See, sometimes we want to fulfill man's purpose without ever feeling God's purpose. But I'm here to tell you, I'm a first place person and a witness of it. God's purpose will supersede man's purpose, and it will not leave you empty, and it will not leave you drained. It will not leave you saying, what's in it for me? It's always going to be something in it for you when you pull up your God-given purpose. And guess what? Everybody's purpose can make not only room for other gifts to open up, but it also can probably make you income. But you first got to ask, what is my purpose? Because these are the things that's going to make you get up in the morning. This is the thing that I don't have to wake up with coffee. I like coffee, but I don't have to wake up with coffee. But I don't have to wake up with somebody motivating me or anything, because when I see what I want to do in life, it drives me. It gives me passion. Even on mornings like this morning, I wasn't feeling the best mentally. You know, I was feeling like, dang, you know, I really miss my dad. You know, I'm human. You know, I'm human. There's a lot of things that have happened this year that just reminds me of how human, and it's okay to feel. Remember, it is always okay to feel. If somebody say it's okay not to feel, that probably means they've never felt. Okay. What did I say? If someone says it's okay not to feel, they probably never felt. So it's okay to feel. So you ask what your purpose, and sometimes traumatic events that happen in our life, stick with me, folks, will lead us to our purpose. It will. Who would have ever thought that all these storms that happened in my life over these 11 years would have made me write a book? This book. And we're going to have a moment. And please don't forget to purchase my book, Broken: 7 Steps to Healing While Grieving. Now, that's something to turning lemons into lemonade. I just showed y'all an example. I didn't tell you nothing. I showed you that I had lemons and I turned it into lemonade, you know? So, not even that. After you ask, okay, I asked God what my purpose is. And God, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Linda. Not Linda. Let me tell you something. When you ask God for it, what's your purpose? You better sit back. You might as well put some seatbelts on, because it's going to be a ride of developing your character. Oh, you want to know what your purpose is? First, let me develop you. It's like film. Let me develop you. And just like film, come on with me, folks. Just like film, it normally, the film from back in the day before we had smartphones and stuff, it normally was developed in the dark. You didn't get those pictures unless it was developed in the what? The dark. So a lot of times when you say, what's my purpose? You're not only aligning yourself and opening yourself to do things, but things to happen to you because now you have chosen to be a vessel. Okay. Now, after you ask, I need you to reset your mind. I need you to take away whatever you thought. Whatever they told you, whatever sister told you, your uncle told you, your aunt told you, your uncle told you. Because what I realized in 2020, your purpose can be so different than somebody in 1992. You listen to the instructions of God. Reset your mind. If you won't go there mentally, you will not get there physically. Reset your thinking because some people, I ain't talking about y'all though. Not y'all. But some people thinking is thinking. And everything around them stinks until they reset their mental and their mindset. Okay. So now you've asked what my purpose is. You didn't ask God, what my purpose is. And let me tell you, I don't know when he gonna answer you. Okay? I don't know. But he's gonna answer. That's all I can tell you. He will answer. Then when he answer you, he said, okay, Tiffany, are you ready to reset your mind? Are you ready to let go of everything that you thought and take on my thoughts? Okay. Then, number 3, position yourself. See, a lot of people ask for things. They might even reset their mindset, but they never position themselves. After you do that, you have to position yourself. If you want to go to these next levels in life and you still hanging around people on this level, you not positioning yourself, sis, brother. Come on, friend. Position yourself. If you say that you're going to break curses or you say, I'm going to build a legacy, how are you positioning yourself daily? See, this is what I realize about gold. Because, see, I'm a gold digger, not a GOLD digger. I'm a GOAL digger, meaning I set daily goals because I know those daily goals gonna help me to set weekly goals, and I know those weekly goals gonna help me set monthly goals, and I know those monthly goals do an annual effect. Then I know that annual effect gonna have me set up for 3 years. Then I know those 3 years gonna have me set up for 5 years. So, but see, I don't look at from 5 years from now because sometimes you might think you have a 5-year problem and you really have a daily habit problem. Don't always look at the bigger picture. Y'all ain't hear me. You might think you have a yearly problem, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for 5 years, but you really have a hourly. You could use your time more wisely. You might really have a day. See, I talk to myself like that because before anybody criticizes me, guess what? I'm the one that's gonna criticize myself first because self-accountability will have you. When you on purpose, you always gonna hold yourself accountable higher than you hold anybody else accountable. If it does not happen, it's because I didn't make it happen. If it's not to be, but it's going to be left up to who? Me. Period. So after you ask and you shall receive, right? Knock, and them doors gonna open. Okay. Then you're gonna reset your mindset. Okay. And after you reset your mindset, somebody, then you gonna position yourself because even if you're playing in the field or you're playing on the court playing basketball, they say they have some positions. People gotta play some positions to get that ball in the hoop. So if you're gonna play the position, you gotta position yourself out on this field of life. Okay, so position yourself. So then, all right, Tiffany, position and prepare, right? So I didn't ask God, right? I didn't reset my mind, personal development, prayed, thought about it. wrote it down, positioned myself, made goals or what I need to do to hold myself accountable, because that's the best accountability you ever have in your life. Then after that, guess what you gonna do next? I'm gonna align myself. Alignment is everything. See, when you align yourself, you no longer look, you no longer chase clouts, you no longer do these things that you see like average people do. And I'm sorry, I'm not average. You don't have to be average either. But what I'm saying is when you align yourself with God, he going to put around that law of attraction. You going to attract who you really are, not who you pretend to be. See, that's the problem out here. I said, I don't even have no judgment for people, but I said, you never want to fake being somebody else, because you're going to attract who you really are. And see, something about God, you can't trick him like that. But you're not fooling these people. You fooling yourself. Every day you walk, you gotta face that whoever mask you putting on, Halloween is over. Take the mask off. Be who you need to be. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. But right now, because my life is purpose driven, if they fall off the boat, they fall off the boat, because who you started with, you might not finish with. You got to understand that and keep it real with yourself, no matter who they are, no matter if they're family, friend, or foe. But your purpose, when you're looking ahead, you can't be distracted by the right. You cannot be distracted by the left, because all these things are going to happen to you. And I don't know how to tell people to get around there. If you want to go to easy street, Tiffany ain't going to tell you how to go do it easy, but I'm going to tell you that it can be done. And when it's done, you're going to be satisfied and you're going to be very happy in life that you lived a purpose-driven life, because nobody words or actions can affect you, because now you purpose-driven. See, that's another kind of fuel. You know how you got to go and get your car fueled up or tuned up? See, I get tuned up every day. Every day I wake up, my purpose is different. Every day I see, my purpose is different. So guess what? After I asked, see, it said ask, knock in the door, and it should be open. Action you shall receive. All these affirmations that tell you to just ask. Don't hate on the person next to you. Just ask. Okay. Then we're going to go to reset your mindset. So you got to shift your paradigm. When you want to go to the next level, you can't go the same way. And that's what people don't understand. They want to just give themselves these excuses. I am who I am. Okay. You are who you are. You're going to get what you're going to get. Simple. Okay. Then you have to position yourself. You have to prepare yourself. So you have to be prepared for what you just asked for. Because he said when he opened it up, you might not have room enough to receive it. So I have to prepare you. And so I have to position you. And after he positions you, he's going to align you with the people that you need to take you on your purpose-driven life. How do I identify my purpose? How? I'm telling you. You don't have to take my word. These are my opinions for what my whole journey. So, and then after you have asked, you have reset your mindset, you have positioned and prepared yourself, you have aligned yourself to receive what you just asked for, because you positioned yourself. And then people who you don't even know start supporting you. That's how you get to 1,000 sales. Most of them probably strangers and people I know. So then you understand what I'm saying? You got to align yourself. When you align yourself in your purpose, God, he didn't ask you for how much money you had. He said, do you want it? If you want it, come and get it, because I can give you a purpose-driven life. And then when all that happened, just sit back and receive. See, don't get one step confused with the other step. You might have to replay all of these steps in one day. Honestly, every day, I ask God, what is my purpose for today? Then I reset my mindset, because, sorry, life is different every day for me. It's been different. And so then I have to position myself. I might have to isolate myself sometime. I might have to read that extra book. I might have to pray a little longer. I might have to talk to God. But then I ask God, put me around the people that I need to be around. And that doesn't always look good, folks. You might think this person is for you and they're really against you. It's no confusion in like or hate, okay? It's a thin line between love and hate. And you better be very clear on that, because you are not in alignment if you're not around who God wants you to be around. And when you become aligned, you just sit back in expectancy to receive, because now you have identified why you can be a witness. I'm a whole witness out here. When you identify what your purpose is, all that naysay, all that negative stuff, you on a whole nother wavelength. Identify what your purpose is very quickly, because each and every one of us, something is special about each and every one of us. We all have a purpose. It's a plan for us all. But it's up to us to choose to live a purpose-driven life. How do I identify my purpose? This has been your girl, as usual, Tiffany S. Carter. And I want you to go on and hashtag that Tiffany Talks, because your girl keeps it real. Each and every Monday and Wednesday, I'll be here at 8 p.m. Eastern and 7 Central. And I'll see you back. And this month, November, I'm so excited about the guests. I'm just going to give you a brief glimpse of what's going on out here. So this month, I'm talking to some awesome guests about I survived and I'm thankful. Some traumatic stories. You don't want to miss it on Monday and Wednesday. Then I have a counselor, a sex therapist. Yes, that's going to be MA, like for a mature audience, or talking about relationships, dating in 2020. Y'all better not miss this. You gonna see this. But I have some awesome topics that's coming out here. Financial literacy, showing you how to make business. We are making moves because we getting ready. This the last quarter, folks. It's 11 to 12. And I said I'm living a purpose-driven life for the rest of my life. I am committed to the commitment. Are you committed to the commitment? This has been your girl, Tiffany S. Carter. And guess what? Another real conversation brought to you by me. Bye. Good evening. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring.